Hey friends, we're doing Prelude in D major, one of my compositions, and I'm going to teach you how to play it today. All right, so let's get into it. So we're going to start off with this first line, of course. All right, now there's another video of me just playing it through the whole way. You can go check that out if you want. You can download the music at seddonmusic.net. If you're looking for it. And so anyway, so let's get into it. It's in the key of D major, hence it's called Prelude in D major. And I've written it in 2/2, all right, which means it's 2 minims to a bar. Now, it looks exactly the same like 4/4, which is 4 crotchets to a bar, 4 quarter notes to a bar, or 2/2 means 2 half notes to a bar. It looks exactly the same. Except, so in other words, there's 4 normal beats right in the bar, but I want you to feel it in 2. And it isn't very fast, but at the same time, you're kind of feeling it 1, 2, 1, 2, like that, right? Have a listen to that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, I'm not thinking of it as 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It kind of loses that feel a little bit, all right? So 1, 2, more of a bit of a, kind of a flowy kind of 2 feel, all right? That's kind of the idea anyway, all right? So we're in the key of D, worth practicing your D major scale, just quickly, just kind of familiarising yourself with the different chords of D major. All right, you could do that. That's worth doing. Let's talk about it as we go. All right, so we've got a D major 7 chord here, right? So there's the 1 and the 3 of the chord, 5, 7. Bring out the melody there if you can. Here's a G chord. Go into a G major 9 there. You don't want to make that left hand too loud, okay? So when you're playing through that section, so especially that F sharp down the bottom there, just kind of gentle, and again that F sharp down the bottom, nice and gentle. All right, let's have a look at the next bar, or the next line, I should say. Now you can do that if you want to. If you want to hang on to the G there for 4 beats, but I'm not real worried about that. You could kind of use the pedal. Now notice that I'm still holding on to that B there. I kind of like the sound of that B kind of carrying on. You can see that I'm not too worried that you play this exactly as written. Exactly as written would be. All right, that'd be exactly as written. Here's what I'm playing. All right. 7 chord there, we're going to that C sharp minor chord there, nice and gentle. All right, let me do that line again for you. All right, let's go on to the next line. We've got this nice voicing here. It's got an access of a third voicing in jazz piano world. It's a D major 7 going to an F sharp minor 7, so there's a little crescendo there, so try and get, you can bring it back down again if you want. A little rit there, slow down. You want to hear all those notes, all right? Here's the beginning of that bar, getting a little bit louder. Just a little gap here. All right, so that's the next line. All right, so and then a tempo means to play at the original speed. All right. Now, of course, it's just a flowing kind of speed. Don't get too stressed out about having, a metronome type speed on this song. It's almost like you want to bring them together. Da 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 da. too fast here. All right, and we're going to build up through this next section. So we're just building up. Let me just play. I'm going to play this line, then the next line, and the next line as well in one go, right? I'm not going to move it around just because I need to keep my hands on the keys. I'll come back to it, but I want you to hear how we're building the whole way through, okay? So I'll start with this G major 7 chord, so bar 13, right? So I'm going to start there. If you've got the music notation, you maybe want to look at that instead right now, instead of, you know, watching the notes at the top there. Bring it right down. Gonna build up. Oops, play the wrong note there. All right, that stretch is a little bit big there. There's that pause. All right, so I played a wrong note in there, but anyway. Let's go to this line here. So basically there's nearly every beat there's one note changing, all right? Nearly every beat there's one note changing. Sometimes there's two notes changing, but it's kind of like it's morphing from one chord to another chord where even the transition notes are still sounding okay, even as we're moving in between, even though we're in between chords, we're making up these, you know, passing chords as we go, right? So one of my favourite parts of the song for that reason. So I'm going to start from bar 17, okay? So we've already got hanging over the F sharp, the A, and the D. And then the A is the new note, right? So you've got to look at all the ties here. So just keep looking at where the ties are. Play the new note that doesn't have a tie on it, right? As you go, right? So here, that's already tied from the bar before, right? So we've got the F sharp, the D, the A, right? That's happening. And then we go to the new page, the new bar, and then we've got the A, the G, I'll just play it slowly for you. So there's a couple of notes there that changed. Now this is the big stretch. Now I kind of played it like that before. And here's where you would slow down. And really decrescendo through there. You kind of let the notes ring out. They all kind of sound okay like that together. Then there's the fermata or the pause, right? So that's there, the fermata or the pause, all right? So, sorry, I should have moved that forward as we went through there. So I play that slowly so you can get a hang on you know, where to put your hands and all that there. So I'm going to go from the pause now. Let it ring out for however long you want. I'm going to play the B up here. Oh, that's not right. Where am I? Oh, C sharp. Here we go again. There's the B, the C sharp. Start building up the speed. Pedal off there, pedal off, back on. Oh, let's go back. I'm looking at the iPad at the same time. All right, so kind of start flowing there. All right, let's go that next line there. The F sharp minor 7 chord. Pedal off, pedal back on. Don't play that F sharp and G too hard. All right, you got it's nice and gentle, and then it's so pretty if you do that. And we're going back to that kind of original melody now, right? right, just coming into land here. Let's get that D and A happening. Right there, slow down. Take your time with that. All right, guys, hope that helps. I'll put a link to the other one as well. That you know, is the full version of it as well. You can go check it out at readysetpiano.com. All right, see you guys soon. Bye.